The First Amendment guarantees many freedoms that are vital to the existence of our democracy. Perhaps the two most important of these freedoms is freedom of speech and the right to assemble peacefully. Throughout United States history, there have been various instances where these rights have been violated. One time period where this was most evident was during the early 1920s, where many immigrants and workers experienced violations of their First Amendment rights. In 1915, my great-grandmother, Clara Nelson, became a United States citizen when she came to New York City after fleeing Russia's suppressive government. Upon arrival to the city, she acquired work at a local sweatshop, as many of the people did. At the time she joined the sweatshop, there was a workers' union emerging among the employees. The main goal of the workers' union was to establish decent working conditions as well as a wage increase. However, because this was prior to federal union laws, many owners fired laborers who stood up publicly in support of the union. On September 16, 1919, Clara organized a rally in support of the workers' union. Over 200 employees participated in the rally, which lasted for several hours. She was immediately fired, along with 6 other workers, and the rally was broken up with force. This violated her First Amendment rights of freedom of speech and the right to peacefully assemble. Outraged by the way she was treated during these protests, Clara joined the union, which placed her in a factory that was unionized, and she became an activist for workers' rights. This interest in workers' rights eventually led to her being an activist for women's suffrage in 1919 into 1920, where she organized many protests and rallies. Some of these were met with resistance, but it was their First Amendment right that allowed the women to eventually succeed in 1920 with the ratification of the 19th Amendment.